This is the area I think the next billion-dollar businesses are going to happen, and they are going to involve influencers, creating their own products, and then marketing them to their audiences. It is time we started to change how we think about business. The business world, and in particular how products are created and then launched, is changing. And this is because of the growth of influencers across all the social media platforms, and this is only going to continue to happen in the future. People don't want to buy from corporations anymore. They want to buy what their favorite influencer is producing or even promoting. And people may not like it, but this is the reality of today's modern business world. We can see the mega growth of some of the top influencers that there are today, top content creators. We can look at MrBeast now on YouTube with over 130 million subscribers. We've got Charli D'Amelio there on TikTok, who nearly has 150 million followers. We have these mega brands that are now people. These people are becoming the brands themselves, and they're creating loyal audiences. So it only makes sense that they start really diving deep into what kind of products can they launch and how can those businesses explode in growth and become some of the biggest businesses in the world. Now, before we get into that, let's go back 5 to 10 years. And people that started to grow an influence or started to grow a following across whatever social media platform, they started to realize, hey, I can advertise products to people. And companies started going to them saying, hey, can you promote my product? I will give you X to promote my product. And they started going, wow, well, yes, I'll pull up my Instagram post. Look at some of the top line celebrities. I think it was Kim Kardashian charging over $250,000 for an Instagram post. So this is a lucrative market, but it's not how I think the future is. This method is reliant on influencers promoting other people's products. And I think it definitely works. There's a lot of collaborations that can work in this space. But there's always that feel of it, is this genuine? Do they actually even use this product? Have they ever even heard of it? They're just doing it for the money. And I think that non-authentic nature of this is where this method is going to change over time to something that is more authentic. Promoting other people's products also comes with a risk for the influencers because they don't have control on the product. If the product turns out to be faulty or something goes majorly wrong, it's their reputation on the line, versus if it's their own product, they have full control. If they're the CEO of the business that sells the product, then they have all the say and they can make sure that product is actually genuinely good. The biggest creators now are building such loyal fan bases. They're really going above and beyond for their fan bases, and this is creating that loyalty factor. If you look at what MrBeast does with all of his giveaways, so much of what he's doing is giving back to his community, and people can see he's not just in it for the money. So suddenly they're going, hey, we want to support this guy because he's doing good for the world. So that loyalty factor is going to be huge. Then when they merge into businesses and sell products to their audience, straight away there's already a loyalty factor and people are much more likely to buy. This is the next phase in influencers launching their own products, building these into businesses that take on the corporations. Let's use MrBeast as the example here. So he's already got 2 companies that are doing this. He's got Beast Burger and Feastables. He's already having massive success with these. He's publicly stated that Beast Burger has gone past 100 million in revenue. It was estimated that Feastables did over $10 million in revenue in the first few months. So you can see that these brands are already having huge success. But what makes them successful? And it's that loyalty factor between the creator, the influencer, and their audience. Now, Jimmy, or MrBeast, could have gone to something like McDonald's. And I think he's probably had the conversation with them going, hey, can you put a MrBeast burger on the menu? But he's gone past that phase. He now has an influence that is great enough that he can run this business himself. It's a lot of work, but he's cutting out the middle person. Why does he need to deal with a corporation and license that when he can license it himself and all the profits are going to go to him, not split with them? People don't want to support mega corporations. They've seen the greed that these corporations have taken over the years. And instead they want to support people. People connect with other people, not with corporations. And I think that's going to be a change over time, is that people are going to go, I like that creator, I want to support them. If we've got a water bottle that's generic corporation branded or a water bottle that's a top influencer branded, and they're the same type of product, they're going to be able to give you the same level of satisfaction, people are going to go with the influencer-based product. We can see others doing it as well. Logan Paul and KSI teamed up and bring out Prime Energy Drink. And this company has already done over $50 million in revenue. They've recently sponsored the Arsenal Football Club. These companies are becoming huge, and they probably technically could already be valued at $1 billion. And once other corporations start to see this, they're going to be fearing this because they're going to go, hey, these influencers are now creating brands that rival us on a huge scale. This isn't a new concept. It's been happening in things like the beauty industry for a long time. We can take someone like Kylie Jenner, who come out with her makeup cosmetics brand and it blew up. And that's because of her influence. Her name is attached to it. So it's been happening for a while in those types of industries. This is going to explode to a range of other categories. We're already seeing it here with these examples in the food and beverage industry, but there'll be a range of other categories that people start going in. And whether they're huge on something like YouTube or an up and coming thing like TikTok, they're going to go, what can I do to further monetize myself? And by promoting a product and creating that product from scratch, it's going to have a much more genuine feel to it than just pushing other people's products. What is going to be the mind-blowing thing with this is the fact that these creators already have the platform to promote the product. They don't need to go and pay for marketing like previously. MrBeast is getting 50 million plus views on every video he's releasing. So when he does that and promotes his own product, it's like running a Super Bowl ad every single time. So they are going to be able to have their own products, promote them in their own videos in an organic way that is going to feel genuine, and they've got that trust factor with their audience, and all these things are going to add up to these brands just exploding and becoming billion-dollar businesses. I don't think it matters what social media platform these people are on. Instagram was huge for product pushing a few years ago. YouTube has such huge potential with the long-form video and integrating those ads. Short-form content like TikTok can be great to promote products. They all are this perfect storm of having multiple ways that you can promote your product. And if you're in control of that product, you can make sure that that product aligns with your normal content and find a way to integrate it where it just connects with your audience. They also have the ability to seek immediate feedback. They can go and chuck up an Instagram story or chuck up a TikTok and ask for feedback on the brand. You know, they might be able to go, do you want a vegan option? See what the real-time statistics are saying and then go and implement that in their business. This feedback loop allows people to feel more involved in the product. If they feel like they can have even the slightest say in the future direction of that product, it's going to increase that brand loyalty between them and the business. And an increase in brand loyalty between your customers and your product is the best way to increase a business profitability. And the greater the profits, the greater the value of the business. And these are the perfect storm that's creating these ultimate ideas for billion-dollar businesses. I think it won't be long before one of these brands do get acquired by an even bigger brand. And that'll be an interesting space to see who goes, nah, I want out, I'm happy to sell this off. And which content creators go, no, I can rival these big brands. You know, something like Beast Burger, is that the next McDonald's? Can MrBeast compete with a juggernaut like McDonald's that's been around forever? What is his plan for that? I think it's going to be really interesting to see how that kind of case unfolds. What social media influencer and what category do you think are going to combine next to produce the next billion-dollar business? Drop a comment down below and let me know.